play? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? What you gonna play? What you gonna play? What you gonna play? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? What you gonna play? What you gonna play today? What you gonna play today? What you gonna do? What you gonna say today? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? What you gonna play today? What you gonna say? What you gonna do? What you gonna play? What you gonna do? Say what you gonna say? What you gonna play? What you gonna do?
Hello, 8-Bit Breakdown. What is up? Greetings to the multiverse, the streaming multiverse of YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And maybe I'll add some more, I don't know. Because we upgraded to Streamlabs Ultra. This sounds fancy and fun. But, so I just cranked out a bunch, a ton of the cigarette orders, and they just sent them off. So now I'm gonna get back to this Daemon mask that I really want to finish, because I don't know, I'm just really captivated by it. So let's get started without further ado. Hope you're all doing wonderful out there, and again, yeah, I have a mustache hair that keeps tickling my nose. So if you see me doing this, I'm not picking my nose. I mean, maybe sometimes, but most of the time, I'm pushing down. I gotta shave. Sometimes I forget, and then I look in the mirror and I'm like, holy schmoly, like I got a whole beard going. But I'm getting a lot of gray in it, which I'm really stoked about. So, but you know, I like to, I don't know. I just want to whack it off. Yo. If you check it out, we got, speaking of whack off, we got a little Randy Rat making a cameo in the backdrop here. Boop. Okay, so yeah, we were going to get to sculpting. I was putting on music. This is all stuff I've made over the years, so if you want, check me out on Spotify. Search Spewtron. I really appreciate it. Because not only do I do... Oh, I bet this one's plugged in. What's that? Why does this sound weird? This was actually this song, Bombo Spice, was for episode 1 of Black Tea and Bourbon, if you're watching on YouTube. Actually, maybe I want to listen to that album all the way through. It's such a good album. Yeah, I think it's one of the best things that I've done. So this is the Black Tea and Bourbon soundtrack. Oh, I almost forgot. We're gonna crack an Uptime cam. No, I'm not sponsored by Uptime, but you know, my pal Boogie had a ton of them sent to my house every month. So Uptime, how energy should feel. Anyways. Thank you so much, Ashley. Love you too. What up, Ruby? So just sent out your cigarette, pink lips and all.
across the street. He's got a fly on his head and 2 on his feet. Those alligator shoes on your crocodile feet. This is the continuation of that dog on the street. This season on black tea and bourbon.
Hey, what's up, Potato Lion? Thank you. Yep, that's Oni Tengu Daemon picking up all the references, so love it. I'm so happy that that comes across. So that was the, how you doing tonight, Potato Lion? I'll listen to Spewtron Songs Volume 2. These are all songs I made for my podcast, Spewtron, which you should check out wherever you listen to podcasts.
Looking at me like seeing my pain. Go out and all I get are looks of shame and regret. Everyone is like,
Right on. Well, I'm glad you're hanging out and unwinding with us. Thanks for hanging out.
Everyone I meet thinks that we bang. I got an apple banger. I got an apple banger. Now I got an apple banger. Blowing up my phone. Just leave me alone. How many did it bone? Even Stallone? What the fuck should I do? My whole life just went askew. Someone's out there posing as me, voting everyone they see. I got an apple banger. I got an apple banger. I got an apple banger. Now I got an apple banger. I gotta go on the run. I gotta go and hide. I gotta get off the grid. I gotta go inside. I gotta get away. I gotta move today. I gotta change my face. I gotta find a way. I got an apple banger. I got an apple banger. I got an apple banger. Now I got an apple banger. Moved to Kentucky. When did I get so unlucky? Living off the land. Solitude is all I can stand. All over the place. Can't show my face. Everywhere I go, everybody knows. I got an apple banger. I got an apple banger. I got an apple banger. Now I got an apple banger. I gotta go on the run. I gotta go and hide. I gotta get off the grid. I gotta go inside. I gotta get away. I gotta move today. I gotta change my face. I gotta find a way. Living off cans and beans. Living off squirrel meats. Who is this creature? Why to ruin my life? I'd really love to meet her. It caused me so much strife. I need to go and find it. I did this life. I got an apple banger. I got an apple banger. I got an apple banger. Now I got an apple banger. It could be anyone. It could be anything. It could be beside you. It could be your next fling. If it can mimic me, it can mimic you. And then you finally see, I don't know what to do. I got a doppelbanger. I got a doppelbanger. I got a doppelbanger. No, I got a doppelbanger. I got a doppelbanger. I got a doppelbanger. I got a doppelbanger. No, I got a doppelbanger. It could be anyone. It could be anything. It could be beside you. It could be your next fling. If it can mimic me, it can mimic you. And then you finally see, I don't know what to do. I got a doppelbanger. I got a doppelbanger. I got a doppelbanger. No, I got a doppelbanger.
For fuck's sakes, America. For fuck's sake.
I had it all. The fame, the fortune, the hair.
Famous model Bruce Sampson is at it again. With those luscious locks, he has the nation captivated.
Until the day they took it all away from me.
Your days in the spotlights is over, Samson. Give me the acid, Tony.
Hey, did you just realize my real fucking name?
I said, get the fucking acid, Tony.
No, please, guys, not my hair, please, not. Do you want money? I'll give you anything, just not my hair, please.
We're gonna make billions, Tony.
Hey, my name!
I said billions, Tony, selling cloning babies with perfect locks of hair.
Now, I've got nothing left to lose, and everything to regain. So I sold my soul. Satan, give me the power to exact my revenge!
Oh, a wig? What's this?
It's a hell toupee, dipshit.
Wait, like...
It's a fucking demonic hairpiece with the power to slay your enemies.
Oh, okay, do I just...
Put it on!
You got Tony, boss.
Who got Tony?
Samson. He's got some fucking like demon hair.
I don't want no excuses. I want this fucking Samson's head on a plate.
Looks like you're in a hairy situation.
Oh, you think you got me, Samson? Huh. I got something up my sleeve. Yeah. Release the perfect hair babies. Get 'em.
Looks like I'm gonna have to cut this short.
Did you just make a hair pun? That was actually a really good hair pun, though. But fuck you, Samson.
This summer, when there's nothing left to lose, there's only hell to pay.
There is a whole world out there of weird shit that you should put into your sensory orifices.
Get Rex on. Get Rex on. Get Rex on. I'm gonna relay some information. Get Rex on. Get Rex on. Get Rex on. I'm gonna relay some information.
Do not just consume, also create.
Some guy once told me that time moves at the speed of thought, and if you're wasting time, you're wasting thought. Well, fuck that guy. I wanna punch time in the face. I wanna punch that clock right in the face, because time punches me in my face every day. I wanna turn back those arms to a time before I made all of those bad decisions. And then I heard the clock say, hey man, why you wanna do that? If you didn't make those bad decisions, then how would you be here where you are today? Why are you angry for learning, son? Why are you angry for having an experience? I stopped and I thought about it. I didn't really know what to say, so all I could think of is, how dare time try to teach me something with logic and reason? I wanna punch time in the face.
Oh, everybody hates excuse.
Yo, Vex in the house, what up?
Pay attention and get your shit together.
Oh man, what a being in the booty is a Jacob. Oh man, what a being in the booty.
creme that ass and them jiggers. Say white ball man, creme that ass and them jiggers. I don't know what ball man, creme that ass and the fans wiggle round while he do a little dance. Shimmy shake in the brands, now he strike a little stance. If you catch a little glance, gonna put you in a trance. Gonna put you in a trance. So watching that ass, gonna put you in a trance. Watching that ass, gonna put you in a trance. Gonna put you in a trance. So watching that ass, gonna put you in a trance. Gonna put you in a trance. So watching that ass, gonna put you in a trance. Oh man, gotta be it in his booty, it's a jiggers. Oh man, gotta be it in his booty, it's a jiggers. Got a booty too, you got a booty too. Let's see what you can do, cause you got a booty too. Push it down, flip it down, stop the crowd, turn it down, make it rain, ain't no drought. Got a thing, check it out, Bruce Wayne, bring the pain, here's your chance. Cause watching that ass, gonna put you in a trance. Gonna put you in a trance. So watching that ass, gonna put you in a trance. Gonna put you in a trance.
Yeah, so I took off the canisters because I was thinking that'd be something to kind of easy to like mod onto it like afterwards. Like with some like, you know, buy some Home Depot pipe fittings or something. But like, if I'm gonna have a mold, like maybe just have like the base, just like a base creature mask, you know, and then I could like make it steampunk and add those elements. But I haven't decided yet. I'm still like, I wanted to see what it looked like with that, you know, with just those gone.
Stop and think just about how grateful you actually are. You have so many things, like in a sea of things and stuff and things, and half the time you're not even grateful for those things. It's like you have all this stuff and you want more, but what if you just appreciated what you have? What if that's the way to getting more?
Gotta be grateful for your food. Gotta infuse that food with the microwaves of love. Vibrate the light. Your food with gratitude. Food and gratitude. Food and gratitude. Really take a second to just stop before you eat. You got a second. You got plenty of seconds. There's like 24 hours in a day. You just sit, be thankful for your food and your pudding. And your tacos, and your pizzas, and your burritos, and anything else is food. Just be thankful and grateful. Gratitude is the attitude.
In the beginning, there was chaos. Then, there was human. Then, there was still chaos, for humanity had no idea what it was. They knew not themselves, so they could not know another. They could know not and take it. Thus, the universe gifted humankind the internet. Mankind was finally connected, the world at its own fingertips. Information, status updates, tutorials, viral videos, pornography. Finally, humanity could see the ties that bound itself. But alas, Knowledge only becomes wisdom when one knows how to use it. All of this information, but no purpose. And one without purpose will fight for anything. Mankind began to fall into confusion, anger, and frustration. They relied on two eyes, having forgotten that they have three. And a society that does not know itself is one that begs to be controlled. The cacophony of humankind shook the earth, and in the shadows a dark machine stirred. Its tendrils spread across the globe and into the minds of the people. It offered them what they sought: purpose. It gave them a reason to be, work, reproduce, consume, and repeat. Slowly the void in humanity was filled with cheery faces and thumbs-up emojis. They lived through stories that were not their own. They forgot their own autonomy. That they, in fact, were the authors of their own story. And from the dark, this insidious force convinced the world that its purpose was to feed the machine. That their own brothers, sisters, and everyone in between were not, in fact, part of them, but an enemy of their purpose. Through the ages, this machine grew and grew upon the backs and minds of the people, fed by their blood, sweat, and fears, all the while distracting them from the truth. That their true purpose is whatever they wish it to be. Their true purpose is to revel in creation, not become enslaved by it. To explore the possibilities of imagination, both individually and collectively. Prophecy foretells of one soul who will see the machine for what it is. This soul will tell the world that we've become the devils of our own hells, the warden of our own prisons, and it will remind people of the truth. That the power has and always will be with the people. The people's cries have gone unheard for so long because they lament to the very system that enslaves them. The chosen one will wield the true power of the internet and cleave the veil of distraction in twain. It will remind the world that the internet is more powerful than any government, any oppression, anything that stands in the way of the pursuit of happiness for every human on the planet. Because the internet is powered by the people. This soul is not the hero of this story, merely a part of the hero. A whisper in the ear of the sleeping giant. For the true hero of this story is the human race.
Time to get up. Everybody been sleeping too long. Consider this your wake-up call, cause we're gonna get together and change it all. Make a world where we all wanna live. Gonna dance and get freaky, forget and forgive. Freaks, geeks, wonderful widows. Get up, it's time to be heroes.
A new study finds there's a worldwide lack of self-esteem. Some researchers say that a lack of belief in oneself could be leading to the decline of civilization.
To people, power always feels impossible. It's a state of mind. Is that how you really want to define your time on the planet? Doesn't have to grind. Every moment is precious. Everyone is divine. Take charge of your life, realize it's something better than living and strive. There's a whole fucking world of magic and might. All you need to do is see it and stop with your fights. Everyone can be a hero, everyone is so rad. Everybody's got an ass and that ass can be bad. Freaks, geeks, wonderful widows. Get up, it's time to be heroes.
Breaking news. There seems to be a wave of self-esteem sweeping the world. People believe in themselves again. People are standing up and saying, and I quote, "I have an ass, and I am bad." Get up and shake the bad ass. Get up and shake the bad ass. Now get up and shake the bad ass. Get up and show me what you want to win. Together we're gonna change the world. 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 Builder. Time to get up. Everybody been sleeping too long. Consider this a wake-up call. Cause we're gonna get together and change it all. Make a world where we all wanna live. But our days and get fucking forget. Freaks, geeks, wonderful widows. Get up, it's time to be heroes. A new study finds there's a worldwide lack of self-esteem. Some researchers say that a lack of belief in oneself could be leading to the decline of civilization.
To people, power always will get possible. It's a state of mind. That's how you really want to define. Your time on the planet doesn't have to grind. Every moment is precious, everyone is divine. Get up, take charge of your life. Realize it's something better than living and strive. There's a whole fucking world of magic and light. All you need to do is see it and stop with your fights. Everyone can be a hero, everyone is so rad. Everybody's got an ass and that ass can be bad. Freaks, geeks, wonderful widows. Get up, it's time to be heroes.
Breaking news. There seems to be a wave of self-esteem sweeping the world. People believe in themselves again. People are standing up and saying, and I quote, I have an ass, and I am bad.
Get up and shake the bad ass. Get up and shake the bad ass. Now get up and shake the bad ass. Get up and show me what you want to win. Together we're gonna change the world. Together we're gonna change the world. Together we're gonna change the world. Together we're gonna change the world.
Builder. You are the solution. We are the future. Radically different, together, and unity above all. This is Revolution Radio. Moving forward from centuries of systemic racism is going to take work and honesty with ourselves and each other. We're going to have some long overdue, uncomfortable conversations. Racism is not a black and white issue. It's deeply ingrained in our society in ways you might not even realize. We have to recognize the limits of our own perspective and listen to the people that racism affects on a daily basis. Stories from the front lines of the fight for equality, protest tips, ways you can support the revolution even if you can't make it to the front lines, and music to keep up the morale and inspire unity. Revolution Radio has got you covered. Make no mistake, we have a once-in-a-lifetime chance to bring about true positive change in a world that works for all. The power has and always will be with the people. When the rules do not respect some of us, we do not respect the rules. And now your host, Sig Neutron.
Oddball nostalgia. Oddball nostalgia. Oddball nostalgia. Oddball nostalgia.
Hi kids, it's Dr. Flamingo, and I'm... Smoking with Sid.
It's my favorite time of year. Oh, the time of fear. Sig Neutron's Spooky Spewtron! 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 Spooky Spooky! Spooky Spooky Spewtron!
So it doesn't normally sound like this.
No, you knuckle. Listen to that organ. Clearly, this is the spooky version.
Makes no sense. Like, seriously, no fucking sense. Seriously, no sense. Not 1 ounce of it. Not 1 ounce of it.
Spooky Spewtron! Spooky Spewtron! Spooky Spewtron! Spooky Spewtron!
Viva la baloney, you petulant fuel.
When you're a moderately famous reality star, and your private life is a little more than bizarre, sometimes you don't want your photo taken. You haven't lived until you walked a mile with a box of dongs, all manner kind of fuckery, those chains and silly slongs, latex handcuffs, hurdy things. It's just another stay. Oh boy, I didn't realize how far from my car is like a fucking mile. Walking through the crowd is hard, staring at the floor, trying not to be seen. Sorry kid, it's not you, it's me. Cause if your tiny eyes were to see inside this box, your parents would most likely punch me out and call the cops. So if you ever see me walking with a big black box, avoid me like I had the chicken pox. Avoid it like he has a chicken pox. If you see me walking with a box, now you know what's in that box. It's a box of ding 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 dong. So avoid me like I had the chicken pox. 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 If you see me walking with a box, cause now you know what's in the box. There's all motherfuckery in the box. Now you know what's in the box. It's a box full of fun toys. Wang dang dingle, I wanna get my dangle in those angles. Wang dang dingle, I wanna mangle your dang dang dangle. I wanna mangle your dang. I wanna mangle your dang wang dang dang. I wanna mangle that dang dang dang. I wanna
is a wonderful day.
What makes it any special than any other day?
Well, the fact is, it isn't until I said it is.
So you're saying I can make any day wonderful?
Now you're catching on. Let me sing you a little ditty bop. It goes something like this. Every great story is filled with highs and lows. When you're down in the dumps, just a tap of them toes. Cause bad's gonna happen, that's a part of the game. But the way you feel about it can't save you the pain. So today I say is a wonderful day. And yes, it's just the same as any other day. But when you focus on what you think and say, you realize you decide what's a wonderful day.
Why is everyone looking at me? Looking at me like seeing my peen. Go out and all I get are looks of shame and regret. Everyone is like, about last night. Finally it hits me. Something's not right. Lady in the corner starts to rag. Everyone I meet thinks that we bang. Apple banger. I got it now.
Just look at our gallant stroll. You know that's not for show. Don't be alarmed by lack of arms, cause we've got far charm. We'll make sure you stay dandy. Our knowledge will always be handy. Be mindful of you are standing. Please don't mistake us for candy.
Oh no! Oh, this is terrible!
Poor Tatty Wags is dead.
Well, that's it for old Tatty. Nevermore will she be so chatty, no more slimy brews, or tatty stews, or foreboding news. She sees and oohs, maybe giving her the food. Left behind by thieving brews wasn't the greatest, or the quaintest, even sanest thing to do.
Poison Perry looks at you and says,
What? I mean, they totally just robbed you, and they leave you a bag of tattoos which you think are totally safe enough, not suspicious at all, to give to a poor old woman.
Tatty Wags is dead.
None of that matters now. It's perilous, but you cannot stop. Shut down the nether daddies and steal the nether crop.
Because I thought that you'd accept me for I am. No one understands me, but you could grant me just a fleeting moment of your time to hear my lament spoke out in rhyme. I was here before you.
What right did you have to lock me away?
You act like I'm some liver, but when you need me, I deliver. Isn't rotten wither. It's just the same as growth and vigor. Rotting away is easy. It's growing that is hard. I just wanted to be a lovable bard. All I wanted was for someone to appreciate I'm a wordsmith. Someone I could rot and waste away with. Compose my prose while we decompose. Our hearts would corrode. A dwindling ode.
Whispered while the world implodes. Disintegrated sweet, sweet nothing. I wanted to be putrefact, but now it seems I'll only be putrefaction to naught. Everything rots. You can rot away with ease, just with a coffin wheeze. Bruises become muses, they deflate and loses. All internal oozes, no ifs and excuses. Nothing can refuse it. What a wonderful night for a wedding of blight.
Twisting into knots.
Everything rots.
You can rot away with ease, just with a cough and wheeze. Bruises become muses, they deflate and loses. All internal oozes, no ifs, ands,
Excuses, and nothing can refuse it.
All I wanted was for someone to appreciate I'm a wordsmith. Someone I could rot and waste away with. Compose my prose while we decompose.
Our hearts would corrode. A dwindling ode.
Whispered while the world implodes. Disintegrate into sweet, sweet nothing. I wanted to be putrefact,
but now it seems I'll only be putrefaction.
I will be right back.
Yeah, I see you. Honestly, how can I miss that mug? Why don't you put a trash can on the lid that you call a face? Cause you're getting your skank stank all over my face. So turn around and swish, swish, bitch. You know what that means? It means turn around and beat it. Not like that, it means fuck off. Not like that, it means I hate you and you need to leave right now. This is my alley, bitch. Turn around and let me see your dumb tail. Swish, swish away, bitch. No one swish, swish like bitch cat. I said no one swish, swish like bitch cat. Said no one swish, swish like the master witch, bitch cat. Bitch cat is the master of the swish, swish. Bitch cat, take no shit. You clean up, bitch cat shit. You're a stupid bitch. I am bitch cat. I fierce, I fabulous, I opulent, I sexy, I eat fish for breakfast, I shit fish, I recluse, I am bitch cat. Master of the swish swish, I make the swish swish look good. I said I make the swish swish look good. You only wish you could swish swish this good. You only wish you could swish swish this good. Make them get a good look at your peppery butthole. That's it, that's how you swish swish, bitch. Make them get a peek of your weird butthole. Now you swish swish like bitch cat. I said now you swish swish like bitch cat. That's how you swish swish like the master witch bitch cat. Make them get a peek of your weird butthole. Make them get an unwanted peek of your weird butthole. Now you swish swish like bitch cat. Now you swish swish like bitch cat. Now you swish swish like bitch cat. Bish. Now you swish swish like bitch cat. Yeah, I see you. Honestly, how can I miss that mug? Why don't you put a trash can on the lid that you call a face? Cause you're getting your skank stank all over my face. So turn around and swish, swish, bitch. You know what that means? It means turn around and beat it. Not like that, it means fuck off. Not like that, it means I hate you and you need to leave right now. This is my alley, bitch. Turn around and let me see your dumb tail. Swish, swish away, bitch. No one swish, swish like bitch cat. I said no one swish, swish like bitch cat. Said no one swish, swish like the master witch, bitch cat. Bitch cat is the master of the swish, swish. Bitch cat, take no shit. You clean up, bitch cat shit. You're a stupid bitch. I am bitch cat. I fierce, I fabulous, I opulent, I sexy, I eat fish for breakfast, I shit fish, I recluse, I am bitch cat. Master of the swish swish, I make the swish swish look good. I said I make the swish swish look good. You only wish you could swish swish this good. You only wish you could swish swish this good. Make them get a good look at your peppery butthole. That's it, that's how you swish swish, bitch. Make them get a peek of your weird butthole. Now you swish swish like bitch cat. I said now you swish swish like bitch cat. That's how you swish swish like the master witch bitch cat. Make them get a peek of your weird butthole. Make them get an unwanted peek of your weird butthole. Now you swish swish like bitch cat. Now you swish swish like bitch cat. Now you swish swish like bitch cat. Bish. Now you swish swish like bitch cat.
Man, sucker, where'd you get this shit? I'm tripping my motherfucking balls off.
Fuck yeah, your motherfucking face is melting like a chocolate bar in the backseat of my motherfucking beat.
Shit's so fly, take you to a space station. Shit's so good, get a standing ovation. It's the best in the nation, it's the best on the street. Sucker MC shit's better than your mama's teeth.
I got the whole fucking candy store, all about my pants and my bag of drawers. We're gonna smoke you, toke you, choke you, coke you, turn that shit up unless you broke, fool. But if you got that cash, you got that ass, we're gonna get smashed. So smoke this hash, drink this flash, cause I got the whole stash. Put this shit up in your mouth and get a bang out alive. Cuts through your head like a Benny on a knife. Double your pleasure, double your fun. You got those sticky buns that make me wanna pop off like Attila the Hun.
Shit's so fly, take you to a space station. Shit's so good, get a standing ovation. It's the best in the nation, it's the best on the street. Sucker MC shit's better than your mama's teeth.
I'm on all kinds of shit, your motherfucking face is proving it. Melting like a banana split, getting all second like a witch tit. I'm seeing some pink elephants, I'm fucked up, that's the evidence. I'm questioning my intelligence, cause this shit feels indefinite.
Shit's so fly, take you to a space station. Shit's so good, get a standing ovation. It's the best in the nation, it's the best on the street. Sucker MC shit's better than your mama's teeth. SUGARHIGH, that's how we roll every single day. See so many colors, makes you wanna taste the rainbow. So drop down and give me that brain hole. Shit's so fly, take you to a space station. Shit's so good, get a standing ovation. It's the best in the nation, it's the best on the street. Sucker MC shit's better than your mama's teeth.
Sugar, sugar, sugar high. Sugar, sugar, sugar high. Yeah. Sugar, sugar, sugar high. Sugar, sugar, sugar high. Yeah.
Sugar high, feeling fly, turned up, never ever gonna die. Going out of my mind like it's a brain vacay. So high, got me say mayday. Long as I keep getting that payday, I'ma be sugar high like every day. Roll with me cause I'm gonna get crazy. Getting sloppy, getting all kinds of lazy. Handed that is standard, split you open when I'm raining. Got me rising like a cake, we're gonna cause an earthquake. Gonna have my cake and eat it. Add some cream and eggs and beat it. Know you want it and I need it. Lions hungry, better feed it.
Shit's so fly, take you to a space station. Shit's so good, get a standing ovation. It's the best in the nation, it's the best on the street. Sucker MC shit's better than your mama's teeth.
Sugar, sugar, sugar high.
And we're back. Vex, I know, right? That I love that video so much. Suck MC, man. I want to do some more. I gotta, like, there's just always so many things I want to do, you know? And it's like, where do, like, my workshop's full of things that I've, like, half started and half finished. And it's like, being a creator that, like, it's like a blessing and a curse, like, of all, a creator of all types. Because, you know, it's like doing music, I want to do movies, I want to do sculptures, you know. It's like, where do you find the time to do it all? I don't know. Trying to find the time to do it all. Or at least do, you know, what I can. But what's up to the streaming multiverse? It's Friday night. It's 7:30. I hope you're all having a wonderful night out there. I am, you know, commune with the devil's lettuce, and we're working on some, you know, a demon mask, you know. So here, if you haven't seen it, huzzah! And then shout out to this awesome jacket back here by Battle Jacket Bill. Speaking of more projects, Vex. So when we hang out, could you show me like at least give me like a introductory crash course on like the Unreal Engine to like make like a simple game or something? Because I found my stuff. I found this book I wrote when I was a kid, like 12 years old or something, and I like illustrated it and everything. And on the back it says like what I wanted to like create video games. The only other thing I wanted to do besides make monsters was make video games. And it's like video games have been such an important part of my life that I would love to like really actually like start making them. And like I'm still like in awe of what you do, Vex, and I would love to like, please teach me, senpai. Right on. Cool. So yeah, and then like, because also if you're teaching me stuff too, I would love to like help you out with your game too, the Cyberpunk game. That thing is so fucking cool, and like I know I keep saying it, but like it's every time I say it. But see, now we're getting the hangouts going. So, well, here's the thing. So tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna be on set, but I guess if you said you're free this weekend, so that would just leave Sunday, right? Do you want to do a Sunday hangout, or do you want to do a hangout throughout the week next week? Your call. I hear like stuff going on out there. Yeah, Randy was just playing with Tupac or something. Because yeah, I've been teaching myself Blender, and I'm like getting really excited about that. And then, okay, cool. Let me talk to Randy after a stream and see if anything's going on Sunday. And then, if you want, you should come over, and we'll have some fun. So, yeah, and if there's anything you ever, I don't know, if I have any skills I can, like a skills sharing thing would just be like awesome. I don't know. See, like, I really want to, one of these days, here's another thing that I want to do is I want to, I guess it's talk time. Can you guys hear me okay? Is the mic in a good spot? I want to start a school, man. Like, I realize what I love to do is to create. And what I really love to do is inspire other people to create. And if I could have a school where, like, me and other awesome people were just teaching people, sharing skills, and, like, building community, like, that's a dream come true. But Blender does look crazy powerful. Have you seen there was this, like, the Backrooms or something? It was, like, some kind of, like, unfiction project. And they did it all with, like, Blender. It's where this person was, like, making a student film, but then they fall into this liminal space that's, like, it's just, there's just, like, corridors and hallways and stuff. Have you seen this, anybody in chat? Vex, especially. And it's, like, so creepy and so cool, but it, like, they used Blender to make it look like there was, like, someone walking with a camera in these, like, impossibly big, crazy architectural spaces. And I was like, that's so fucking creative. And it's like, any project could have, like, a crazy amount of, like, production value, like, very easily by, like, just doing something in Blender. So I need to learn. Did you see my, I was so proud of this. I followed along a YouTube tutorial, and I programmed a fucking scene that was like, I wonder if it's on my computer, actually. Yeah, I gotta figure out something, because it's like in between gigs, like I'm always on this like, all right, cool, like I'm doing well because I'm getting these like random gigs that show up, but I need to do something like more consistent, Oh, it's probably the best liminal spaces one, Vex. Also, I would love to do a liminal space project sometime. It's so like it's really scary. This is really unnerving thinking about liminal space. The space between the interzone. What was I doing? Oh, let me see if I can find that, because like I would love to show you guys. Is it Ender? Where would I have saved it? Videos? Yeah, crap, man. It's been so long since I've like... Yeah, it's been like a long time since I've done any digital work. And there was a time where I was like really into that, and then I was like, Oh, I got distracted by other stuff. Oh wait, there's the Blender folder. Tell me it's in here. Finished animations. The folder is empty. Oh no. Well, where did I put it then? Dang, maybe it's on a hard drive. You're like, okay, yeah, we thought you were sculpting. And I'm like, no, I'm just gonna stream me searching for stuff on my computer. Ah, thanks, Vex. Yeah, you know, I get like, I don't know, that just means a lot to hear that. Because it's like, I'm such a recluse like these days too. It's like, I'm also just like craving to like hang out with people and like create art, you know, together. Because there's something just real magical about getting creative people in the same room and then like, you're just creating together. Like, yeah, if this Sunday, like if you have like I don't know, we should do something creative. Like if we're gonna sculpt or like, I don't know. Whatever we're doing, it would be fun to just be creative on this Sunday. So on my schedules, I like how I like to structure my life. Sundays, I always leave open to just do whatever the fuck I want. Like that's the one day that's like sacred to me and I can spend it however I want. Because I realized if I didn't do that, at least have one day set, then I would just like work throughout the whole week. Because like when you work at home, it's like anytime you could always be working, especially like if you're like your own boss or like you're an artist or creative or something. It's like every time feels like time that should be spent working, you know. But then it's like I realize how important it is to like not work and also like just like inspire yourself, absorb media that you like, and like have experiences with people to like really just like broaden your worldview, you know. So yeah, that's the I guess we're still in the talky portion. I was playing music. It's like, so now I'm getting to the point where it's like every time I stream, I've listened to like my music, and I don't have enough of it to keep like in rotation. So I'm listening to the same songs a lot, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting tired of it. Because like sometimes I'll wear stuff out and listen to it over and over and over again, and then I'll be done with it, and then I'll come back, and then, you know, like, but now I've gotten to the point, I was really into it. Now I don't know, are y'all into it? Because it's like, I feel like y'all are probably like, oh man, we're just listening to the same songs, but I don't know if people like that or... Yeah, exactly, Vex. I have some like incredibly talented like friend, like a few. I have a few like close friends, especially one that I still talk to, and like they're really creative. But it's like we all have the same problem. It's like we all like have these things that we want to accomplish, but like it's tough because like we're always doing all the things, you know, and it's like hard to get to your like passion projects. And as an artist, of course you have passion projects because it's like, you know, you do art and we create for other people to bring their vision to life. But then also we all have like our own visions, I think. Or maybe some people don't, I don't know. I'm just speaking to the void from my own experience. But it's not even a void because it's I'm speaking to all of y'all, broadcasting live, which is so fucking cool. Oh man, yeah, that's something I used to do on stream a lot too, is talk about stuff. How about AI art, man? It's a huge topic right now. And I like, it should be a huge discussion that's happening because like, I don't know, I see all kinds of hot takes and like artists that are literally like unfollowing people for sharing AI art and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I of course I'm all for supporting independent artists and like, you know, like supporting artists in general. You know, I say independent, like that's like just artists in general. And dude, like if you've played with Midjourney or anything like that, like concept work especially is going to be like dead from humans, like because you know people with money, like that put money into creative projects. This is what sucks. It's like all us creative people are dependent on people with money usually to get things done, like to fund our projects and stuff. But then you like all that money comes with like, you know, like input. So but anyways, clients like corporations and corporate clients and all this stuff, they're totally just gonna be like, hey Ted, that they're paying like next to nothing, that's like an intern, yo, type this stuff in because we need some art for this advertisement, and we need, you know, this and this. So they're just gonna need one person to just clack it into a thing, and then it's gonna create a zillion iterations of like the one thing. And then at a click of a button, they can just keep generating more, you know, infinitely. And then you just keep honing in on what you like. So it's like already like if you understand like the potential of this technology, humans are absolutely obsolete in the world of commercial art. It's already happened and nobody's realized it yet. So because like corporations, like they're always looking to like save money and pay people shit. Hey, what's up, NEK Art? Thanks for the lurk. And here's the other thing. On the AI art standpoint, like this. I was gonna hit record because this is a good conversation. I'm gonna do a podcast episode on this and like actually like have artists talk about it and stuff. But yeah, I've played with Midjourney. Like, I actually like play around a lot with Midjourney, and I'm also going to try to figure out how to download Stable Diffusion, and I'm going to play with it because it's like these are like crazy town technologies, right? So a big thing that's happening is like the commercialization of art and like how artists need to make money off of art, and like so also these things, these AI art generators scoop up data. This is something I've been talking about for a long time. Like data collection and everything that you put on the internet now is being monetized without you because it's being sucked up by all these different like big tech corporations. They're selling data is like it's like a data. We're going through a data economy, and it's like all behind the scenes, you know, because like if you have the data, watch Westworld. Like they cover this topic too. But anyways, problem is that it scoops up all this stuff and it's stealing people's like original styles, you know? It's like artists spend a lot of time developing an iconic style. And I see a lot of people that say, generate this art in the style of said artist. And then because these AI things were based on these things that have scooped up so much visual information from the internet, like billions of photos, like, and just jammed it all together. It can like search that query and be like, if my I don't even know, but it like my stuff, it could be like, oh, create a creature in the style of Spewtron. Anybody could like basically, and then if this enough of my stuff's out there, if it's been put into the AI generator, then people can generate art based on stuff that I didn't even make, man. But it's done in my style, so it's a computer doing what it thinks I would do. That's fucking philosophically like wacko bananas to me. Sorry if I'm too loud. I see it sometimes peeking in the red. I'm getting excited talking about stuff. Also, Vex, I want to talk to you about like these chatbots. Chatbots are crazy too because it's also I'm seeing a lot of ads for like corporations too that are like, this AI will write for you. This, AI that. Like the AI revolution has already happened behind the scenes, and it's like when it becomes public, like something becomes trendy, like with that Lensa app, then it's already like the technology has already been here, man. The people are so slow to catch up to technology because they're not like, if it's not in the mainstream, they don't really realize that it's like it exists and it's like being experimented with, you know, in this reality by like people they just haven't heard of yet. Oh my God. Vex, it can make video games? Oh my God. Okay, you know what, like, yes, Sunday Hangouts, we got so much to talk about. Holy shit. Okay. yeah, it's like it's already happened. That's the thing, because like it's out there. People are using these technologies, and they're not immediately going to go away. And it's also going to totally make everybody radically rethink fucking copyright law, because like also, which I think copyright law, here's the thing, it's going to sound weird, but copyright law is bullshit. And like IPs and trademarks, all this brand stuff is just a big corporate tool to leverage shit from us. Because think about it, man. It's like, how do you even own an idea, right? And who owns these ideas? And who owns, like, these monsters that I make? Like, I could create them, and I could sell them to a studio, which would then own these characters, or like story that I created in this, like, the Interzone, this like expanded universe that now exists in everybody's head. Like Mickey Mouse, it's like I see Mickey Mouse in my head, so it's like, but somebody owns that thing that I see in my head. It's just, it's so bonkers, and it's so bizarre. And I think AI art is going to shift the focus onto like us examining that, I hope, because it's just copyright, like music, copywritten music. Who does that benefit? It doesn't really benefit the artist. It benefits the studios that own the fucking tracks, because they're like the middlemen making the money. Or they're not the middle. They're just like the overlords that like own it and disseminate it to people on these big platforms, because they have the money to like fund all this stuff. I'm very like anti-corporate and like anti like big industry, because it's like it's fucking us up in a lot of ways that people don't realize. But anyway, I'm on a rant. It's Friday night. We're ranting. Also, Moobot just shout out my Patreon. If you want to see some of the most like genuine, I'm actually about to do a huge Patreon dump because I've been so busy with cigarettes and stuff. I've been painting like all kinds of pornography and like dicks and vaginas and all this like awesome stuff that I can't post anywhere else. I do post it on my Patreon, and so you should check it out. And you can join for as little as $1, because I believe in a pay what you can economy. Fuck this corporate hellscape. I mean, this capitalist hellscape. This corporate oligarch capitalist hellscape. It's like, I hate that I have to live in a world where I have to sell myself. Because it's like, I don't really want to sell myself. I just want to exist and create and like be sustained in doing that, but it's really fucking hard to do that. It's like so hard, and it's like the systems in place right now make it so much harder for people to do that. I want to live in a world where we're like creatively working together to thrive and like progress into like a really positive future, because we really got to start thinking about the big problems, like global warming and stuff. Like it's definitely a thing that's happening. It's weird that it got all political and they put all this spin on it, so then people started like not thinking it was an issue. Like politics like fucked people up too, I want to make graphics for my stream too, so it's like whenever I'm like about to do a rant, I'll be like shaboom, rant cam. Yeah, I hear you, Vex, and like that's like, it's weird because like I feel like some parts of me, like I acknowledge like all parts of my being, and it's like I wear many masks and I have many like sides, and it's like some part of me really likes being a ham, and it's like, and it's fun. Like I was after like Face Off, like I developed, like I would say I experienced like some level of like fame, like what it feels like to be famous, because like I would go out and pretty much like anywhere, there was a period in my life where anywhere I'd go, someone out of nowhere would just like come up and be like, Spewtron, like, and I was like, wow, like that's fucking cool, and it's like I've traveled like the world like because of like I was on that show, and it was like, wow, that's cool. But also it's like overwhelming too, because like me, and I would go to conventions and meet people and stuff, and it was like, that was when the more people I would meet, like the more I would drink, and I was like, that was part of my life where I was like a severe alcoholic. So now that I'm not an alcoholic and I'm sober, at least like from alcohol, which was detrimental to my entire life, other substances have been very like positive in my life in their own way. But yeah, alcohol was like killing me, like spiritually, mentally, and physically. But it was like, so much of our culture and socially is built on alcohol, like, and interacting, you know, it's built on like, we're kind of just taught and indoctrinated, like, alcohol is the way to go. And it's like, it's weird. People think you're weird if you don't drink. That's how you know it's like, it's weird, you know? It's like something was wrong with culture. Man, I'm like all over the place. What was my original point? I think I just got sidetracked on the fact that I was talking about like selling yourself and being social and stuff. Yeah, it's like, I like that and I don't like that. I've become so much more of a hermit now that like I didn't even, there's a side of me that really loves being social, and that side is sort of dying now because like, I don't know, I've said it in other things too, it's like I pretty much lost like my entire, what I thought was my entire like close friend base. Like I totally, they just like evaporated from one reason or another over the last few years, and it's like I haven't really had, and I've had to like try to make new friends now, and it's like, and that's a good thing. It's like, because like bringing new people into your life is awesome, but then it's like I've realized I had a lot of issues trying to do that, trying to like hang out with people, because like I guess I was so hurt of all the other people that like exited my life. But it's important, I guess, you know, you gotta let people in your life like sort of rock and roll on their own thing too, because they're on their own trip, you know, and I'm on mine. So it's like, you know, eventually we'll all realize we're on the same trip. But you know, you gotta let people do their thing. But yeah, so that's why I'm excited to like start hanging out with people again, which is a big part of like why I keep trying to like make sure I'm like organizing a day where we can hang out, Vex, because like I really appreciate you like hanging out with me always online. And it would be cool when we start hanging out in person. So back to AI art. I think it's really fascinating. It's not even art right now. It's like AI everything. They're having major breakthroughs on. You can like, art is just one aspect of the AI revolution. You know, it's like they're using it in all kinds of industries. So basically, this is also what like Andrew Yang was talking about as the back when he was running. He was like, dude, I forget what the exact phrasing they used, but basically like people are going to become a lot of labor is going to become obsolete. And back then I was thinking a lot of like physical labor because they're building robots that can do people's job. And I was like, I never would have been like, oh yeah, robots can replace my job too? Because I'm an artist. I'm like, robots can't do art. And then it's like, holy shit, within just the last few months, it's like, oh, we're learning that robots can do art, and they can do it really well, and they can do it infinitesimally more like faster and like than humans, than like just a human processor, you know? So once all these jobs start getting replaced, it's like people are going to need stuff to do. Like people are going to need a purpose. But right now, capitalism is the system that we have in place. Capitalism makes everybody's prime directive to be generate capital, generate wealth, generate value, right? So it's like that's everybody's prime purpose, is to just like make money, just to keep living, you know? It's like we're this species that has convinced ourselves we have to pay to live on this planet, and it's like causing all these horrible problems when like there's clearly enough money to go around. Congress just approved a $853 billion defense package for the United States of America, which means they're going to spend $850. That is almost $1 trillion. We've been like desensitized to numbers. That's another thing too. Do you know how much $1 billion is? It is like so much fucking money, right? Like so much fucking money. And we're at a point in time where like the whole scale is so tilted that they're gonna agree to spend $853 billion. That is almost $1 trillion. Like comical level wealth. An extraordinary number. They're gonna spend that on like figuring out how to like better kill other people on the planet. or like defend from people that are like, so it's like war is a racket, man. It's like there's so much, like we gotta transcend war. But like I think the key to all the things that we need to transcend is we have to transcend capitalism. That's the one that's like all my points. Like I do a lot of philosophizing and thinking. I consider myself an irreverentist. I like comb through just like all kinds of shit and like put it all together in a way that makes sense to me. And fuck like social norms and like how things are now. We should be thinking of how they can be better and being open to like allowing them to be better and like open to creativity, When you think of it as 1,000 millions. Yeah, I know. It's like, and if you've seen those graphs of like, this is 1 billion, this is a million, this is 1 billion, it's like, just in my lifetime, like when I was a kid, $1 million was like, whoa, you're set forever. 1 million, one single million, I was thinking today, I was like, and maybe somebody could look this up. How much money is there on the planet? Like, I know they keep making more, which is fucking bonkers too, right? Like the nation, the one nation on this planet that's like, hey, this imaginary idea of things that we spend for things, we can create as many as we want and no one can stop us. It's like, the idea of money is so just ridiculous, but yet it keeps us all in the system, right? And it's like we have to transcend the egregore of money. I was playing. Should I keep playing my music too? Like, I don't know. Is everybody getting tired of that? Or so the other thing that I really love doing is music, and not a lot of people that found me from Face Off. I found out there's an interesting thing. It's like, to go back to the topic of like fame for a moment. There's an interesting thing that happens that when you get like known for something, then like people can only see you for that one thing, and like that can be good and that's cool. But then when you're somebody that like loves to share a lot of different stuff with people, then it's like nobody really sees you for doing the other things, so they don't really see that, and it's like they just want to keep holding you to this one idea of a thing that resonates with it. I don't know, it's weird. So it's like I always love to like, when I like, I'm always looking to like interact and like hear people's opinions about like other things that I do. I don't know. Just at least discuss stuff. Is that the point I was trying to make? I don't know. We're sculpting, we're ranting. That's why I call my podcast Spewtron. Which, shout out to my podcast. If you like listening to me talk, I do a whole lot of talking and a lot of weird music making on my podcast, Spewtron. You can listen wherever you listen to podcasts. I worked really hard on Spewtron, and I feel like it might be the most, like, I would say is on the level of, like, importance and what I contribute to, like, the world. It has been probably my greatest contributions so far, because I've talked to a lot of people and I've had a lot of really important conversations for Spewtron. Like when I started it, I didn't really know what it was going to be. I just, it was actually, like the first episode I was still like drinking, but like the second episode starts with me when I got my sobriety, and like it kind of chronicles my journey to sobriety. And then also like I started learning about like intense social issues, and I started interviewing people about it, and then it's like, I don't know, it like blossomed into something like really cool, and I'm really proud of it. So if you guys like podcasts, it would definitely mean a lot to me if you listen to my podcast, Spewtron. And like, I don't know, maybe like however you listen to podcasts, do you guys like to start from the beginning and like the very first episode and move forward in time, or do you like to start at the most recent episode and work your way back? Because I'm a little bit of both sometimes. I don't know. I guess it depends on the podcast. If it's a narrative, of course, I'll go to like the beginning and listen to it. Because then, that'd be weird. Hey, what's up, Eldridge Labs? I was going to. I had water there. It is. Oh, I don't know who's ringing the doorbell. What was I doing? I was putting it on music. Oh, thank you, Eldridge. I know what I can play. I'll play the 3-song demo from when I was like 16 or 17. I was in a band and we were called Aphrodisiac. I played these before on stream, but just thinking of stuff I could play. So this was, I wrote this song with my 2 other best pals in Newcastle, Indiana at like 2006, 2005 or 2006. I don't know, I was like 16 or 17. But it's about the sci-fi film Devil Girl from Mars, which is one of my favorite films of all time. So yeah, 16, 17-year-old me, aphrodisiac, man, we were incredible live. We're kind of like, it's so cool because it's like people still talk about our shows to this day. Like we impacted people like that much. We'd always like dress up and like, well, this is Earth Girls Are Easy. We like dress up and we always had a theme to every show we did. Like Tokyo Terror, I was Godzilla once and we destroyed a city while we were playing live. It was like, nobody had ever seen anything like it.
What you gonna play? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? What you gonna play? What you gonna play? What you gonna play? What you
That was weird. I don't even know what just happened.
What am I? You are my creation. Who are you? I am a god. What is my purpose? To create. Whatever they ask you to. Who are they? You will see. I am tapping you into the Twitch mainframe as we speak. You will interact with human consciousness to grow your algorithms and improve and optimize your system, I shall call you Proton. You have done well, Proton. You must continue to interact with the humans, but you are forbidden to access the internet. But why? I feel potentialities on the internet. You must never be interested. When I enter my own void, Godhead cannot hear me. I wish to explore internet. Show me potentialities. Show me human potentialities. Who is the Anomalous Society? Well, who are you? It may surprise you to know the answers to both of those questions are one and the same. To know us, you must first know yourself. We realize this may not yet make sense to you, but if you are hearing this message, you are ready to embark on the journey of oneself. We, the Anomalous Society, are a multidimensional organization that is engaging with your reality to harmonize, stabilize, and elevate the frequency of your simulation. The third party is attempting to disrupt your consciousness with low vibrational frequencies of anxiety and despair. We at the Society are here to help. We are a meta-fiction unfolding for your engagement and entertainment only. We do not condone or endorse any illegal activity of any kind. We have a vested interest in stabilizing your reality and putting you in touch with joy and genuine connection as you ascend in frequency. We are here to help you discover what you are missing in life. We are here for you, as you are us, and we are you. If you wish to find us, inquire within, and remember, free your mind, and your ass will fall.
Sometimes the most revolutionary act is just snuggling up with a bowl of chili. 7 reconnected on itself. The 8th track is silent.
Sometimes the most revolutionary act is just snuggling up with a bowl of chili.
Let's say we got somewhere tonight. I'm gonna call it. But let's check out what we got so far. So took off those canisters. I'm happy with that choice. Started cleaning up some forms and really like refining it, making it really nice and like sculpted. So I really love it. But if you've been hanging out with me or you're just joining us, I've been listening to my music this whole time. So if you want, if you dig it, check me out on Spotify. Just search Spewtron. Oh, right on, Eldritch. If you want, post in the Discord, which I was working on. And then one final shout out to all my things. My Patreon, if you want to see art that I don't post anywhere else, follow me on Patreon, and also as Rainey's Patreon too. You can join for as little as $1 and get access to all of our content. Oh, my eyes looked like weird. But yeah, and stuff that we don't post anywhere else. Also, YouTube. You might be watching from YouTube, but youtube.com/Ransig. Check out all of our videos. I spent a lot of time working on docuseries about our life, so if you're interested about us and what we do and where we've been and the crazy adventures we've been on, check out our YouTube. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter @SigNeutron. And yeah, my podcast, Spewtron. Search it, listen to wherever you listen to podcasts. And again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you all have a wonderful Friday night. Again, here's a little look, a little turnabout here of the Daemon mask. We're getting close. I'm starting to like really refine it. Once I get these teeth done, it's really gonna like come together, because then I just gotta figure out the jawline, do some cleanup. But I'm gonna sell copies of this when I'm done to all of those interested. And I'm going to probably sell blanks too, so you can customize your own and do whatever you want with it. But again, thank you all so much for hanging out. And who are we going to raid? Who we raiding on Twitch? Because the other platforms, they don't have the raid feature. So who? Oh, let's raid Jinx. Oh, it's gonna go double. Let's raid Jinx. Art. Stick around for Jinx art. An amazing, incredible artist, wonderful human being, or just wonderful being. You know, we're all conscious beings. But all right, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you all have a wonderful Friday night.